So you did the team bobs, the car washes, and all these things,
In
and
high
then
school.
you graduated, and
Yeah.
you continued.
We continued in college. I mean, doing the same kind of thing, and then I went to university to UE.
Which one?
Cave Hill.
Oh yeah, that's something in common with the cameraman.
Yeah, I went to Cave Hill. And then I was a part of the International Affairs Committee. And they were responsible for doing like a major show on campus at the time. The show we did that year was with Marshall, and I mean, back in those days, he was still a big deal, you know. So it was big for us to manage that type of organization and that type of production. And then when I came back to St. Vincent, me and Skinny started our own thing.
Okay, and that was
Uncle Skinny and Black Rave were the first ones we did. We did that for a few years.
Oh, you started big.
Yeah, and it was only this year that I realized that Skinny and I were really two kids at 25, and saying, "Oh, let's do these things."
Yeah, because
not realizing we were playing in the big leagues.
Black Rave was never small.
Yeah,
it was never small.
Correct.
What year did Black Rave start?
2011, I think.
Okay, because I remember one Black Rave that I went to, but I think it was 2015. Yes, it's 2015, 2016. I never forget it because it's the first time that I had Aka's sushi.
Okay.
That was 2016?
Yeah, it was not 15 for sure, because 15 I was very pregnant.
Oh.
So it wasn't 15, so it probably was 2016.
So you're supposed to be Superwoman, you're supposed to be pregnant and catching buses.
I went to the show, you know, I went to the show. They rolled me up on the stage, waddling.
So that is Black Rave, that is Uncle Skinny.
Yes.
And you decided, okay, we could do more than this.
Yeah, but I did Climax too in 2011 or 2012.
Climax started in 2011. Wow.
Or 2012, yeah. Climax started small. We started 600 people. The DJ booth was on Hiron crates. If you see a picture right now of what Climax started and where it is now, like even to me as the promoter, the growth of that event is just crazy.
So what motivated you to start Climax?
I don't know. Climax was one of my business partners, Nick, said to me, well, let's do a cooler fete in St. Vincent. And because I was already doing Uncle Skinny and Kids and Black Rave, I kind of had the expertise and the knowledge. And so we kind of just took that and put it into that one and built on that.
Okay. All right. And then what, like Climax is Climax. Climax is a special event.
Yeah.
So what do you think made it such a unique event and made it as successful as it is today?
When it came on stream, it was the only one of its kind, which is a cooler fete. And when it just started out, it was a big deal for people to have the display of drinks around the cooler. So, you know, how many Hennessy, how many bottles of champagne, how many Ciroc, like it was a big deal. And then it kind of started to, when we had to move towards the no bottles and then people had to pour out the liquor, it kind of tapered down from the bragging and the display and more of just the enjoyment. So I think that's where we are now. It's just the enjoyment of the event. You bring your own liquor, you come into the party and you have a good time.
Really, for me, a Patreon. For me, it is, I remember Climax being that, what you said. You come, you could show your drinks.
Yeah.
You're there, you don't have to be going back and forth at the bar besides getting ice. And you just there all night and you have your drinks, so you get in there.
Yeah.
And you're going to enjoy yourself. And then it just, out of nowhere, turned into this big fashion show.
Yeah.
Where it was like, okay, at Waraku, most times it rained. And there's a famous hill.
Yeah, that people roll down.
Listen, if you go to Climax, you have to roll down that hill at some point. So it always surprises me when I see people like in their best.
Yeah.
Just to go to Climax.
But you know what it is too, is people have gotten to the point where when they go out and when they spend their money to go, they want to look good and feel good. So I like that people dress up to come to the parties.
Okay. Wow. And why New Year's?
Because it doesn't change. So it could be a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's New Year's Day. So it's easy to remember. So it takes away from the advertising, right?
Yes. And then, so that's 2011. That was Climax. And then you moved to...
Oh, what did I move to? I don't know. So those are the three biggest ones. We do Secret Garden, which is Boxing Day. And again, it's an easy sell because the day doesn't change.
When did Secret Garden start?
It started in 2012. 21.
Okay.
I think it was that year after COVID, like when we were just about to come out of COVID, but you had to be vaccinated to party. That's when we did the first one.
Okay. So I remember Climax has been the most consistent. Black Rave stopped in what year?
2021.
Oh, Black Rave went straight up to, well, if it's 2021.
There was one after COVID, I think.
Oh, okay. Okay, so those were the parties then up until Secret Garden. So what made you want to do Secret Garden?
That one I was approached by Luther and his wife Simone. To be honest, I didn't want any more events on my roster. I was kind of tired of doing it, and I feel like I'm getting too old. But when they approached me, the idea was to do a vaccinated party, and I thought that was pretty cool. And it was an easy sell, and we knew this is what I think every promoter would love to know: how many people actually come into the party before you even open the gate. So you had to buy a ticket, you had to submit your request to come. You know, so that for me was really great. But then the party turned out to be so good and so enjoyable, and another fashion show for people.
And I enjoyed seeing it.
That, you know, we kept it going.
So I remember I was in St. Vincent for Secret Garden. So all I was saying is, okay, there's a vaccinated party, and it was one of 2 or 3, I think, popped up. And a lot of people are having fun at Secret Garden, and Secret Garden still today is a brand by itself, as most of your events are. And I think I remember people were getting sick after it again, and but it wasn't the only party.
No, but even that Christmas, I remember Heritage Square being ram-packed of people. And I remember taking a picture of it and posting it on my Instagram and saying, and I bet they're going to blame the parties at the end of the season, you know? But, I mean, the sickness was just the sickness. Even now, we having carnival still, and then people getting COVID afterwards. Everybody came back from Grenada sick. You know, so...
Went to Grenada?
No, I wish I went to Grenada.
I
love sick? Grenada. Yeah, no, I got sick. I booked a ticket. I was like, I'm gonna go. And then I woke up Saturday morning sick. Like, I'm like, why would the universe do this to me? I just want to play a job.